Are you ready for this? Let's do it. Welcome to the Manifestation Queen podcast, your filter-free and uncensored source for all things manifestation. I'm Cassie MacKenzie, and I'm a manifestation expert. I'm here to raise your vibes and your cash flow. Listen, I've manifested everything from a beer, a six-figure salary, my husband, and homes, and more. And I am spilling everything I can on this podcast so you can learn how you can do the same. The more fun I have, the more manifestations appear, and the more money I make. So it's my obsession to show you how you can be, do, and have anything you want. So join the movement to raise your income and your impact on this world. Become a manifestation queen and create a life that feels like a vacation. Let's do the damn thing. Hey guys! Okay, so much has been going on behind the scenes. I'm so excited to be recording this podcast episode today. I have a gigantic announcement to make, and I want to tell you the backstory because this is so important for you. Like there's a gigantic blind spot that's affecting a lot of you guys out there. Well, I know with 100% confidence, if you are listening to this podcast episode, then this may affect you in some way, shape, or form. It may be a thing that's dropping you out of your power. It's making it hard to get back on the bus. And I want to help you nip it in the bud really, really quickly. So the other day I was sitting there with my husband and we were talking about selling one of our properties, and because we own multiple properties around the US, and we also have like several investment portfolios, several different like ways to invest stock, ways to just our money, 401ks, IRAs, like all the things, stocks, bonds, whatever. Actually, the only thing I haven't gotten into yet is crypto, so I can't speak to that. But in addition to that, I've got several different other streams of income that come in addition to just the regular money manifestation magic that happens on a daily basis out of the blue. So we were sitting there and I started to look and add up the numbers, and it's, as much as I do the money dates with myself and I look at our accounts, for some reason there was a block for me taking into account what was going on or like adding that to the total. I had been so focused on a couple of our other streams of income and wanting them to be performing better, wanting to increase the revenue around them to create more cash flow and things. And I really had completely ignored the culmination of everything that we've actually created together. So if you haven't listened to the story of how we met each other, we didn't meet until 2013, guys. So I've only known him for about 8 years. We've been married since 15. So we've basically been joint financed, doing the joint financing thing since 2015, which is not a long time. And in these 6 years together, we have had 2 children. We've made 2 gigantic moves. We've bought 2 different properties. We've had multiple different jobs. I've, started my own company. I've started other companies, and, we have really accomplished a lot in 6 years, that probably more in 6 years than most people do in their lifetime. And this is something that I wasn't giving myself full credit for. I literally was ignoring this for so fucking long. And I am so excited that I finally woke the fuck up and noticed that, holy shit, we are millionaires. I can confidently say today that I am a self-made millionaire. And this is why it's been such a great, rewarding experience to work with my clients and help them, get over their money bullshit and start to really call in the wealth and abundance and money that you truly, truly deserve. Because if a self-made millionaire can ignore and look over the fact that she is a self-made millionaire, and then I think there's a lot of other people out there like me who really hold high standards, right? So here's the thing. I grew up in a family where like we didn't have money. My parents are both teachers. If you've read my book, it's on Amazon. It's called Manifest 3K in 3 weeks. And we did not have a lot of money. My parents are both teachers. I had 2 little brothers growing up. Like basically we never ate out at all. We got like pizza on the very last day of the month and it was so much fun. And I was so grateful for that. It was so cool, like whatever. But like, I didn't come from money. Everything that I've created on my own and, or in, the universe doing the heavy lifting. But most of my life, I had no fucking clue that there was the universe doing the heavy lifting. I was just basically scared not to piss off Jesus and God. So when we, like if you fast forward to now, I'm 43 years old and I'm a self-made millionaire and this is just the beginning. I mean, by this time next year, it could have $10 million in the bank, like at this rate, like this, you've got to sit and stop and take a look at your life and stop taking yourself down this road of making things so hard for yourself. Okay. Like this is something that I can speak to because I've done it so much to myself where I, growing up had very high standards. I was expected to get like super good grades and go to, all the honors things and go to a college and do well. I had almost like a 4 fucking point oh because I was scared shitless to come back with anything besides an A. Like talk about perfection, like needing to have perfection, right? So all of this is so ingrained in us, like from a very, very young age. And every single day it becomes more and more apparent that there is even more and more that I can let go from needing to be perfect, right? Like this need for perfection or needing to perform. And if I am a self-made millionaire and I am a coach and a mentor for abundance and I'm an abundance channel and I can channel health or, healing wealth codes into you, and I still have bullshit to get over, then I can only imagine that there might be some blind spots for you too. So the purpose of this podcast episode is twofold, actually, to fucking celebrate, the wealth and abundance that not only I just got an email, not only that I've created, but that you are going to be creating for yourself too. It's so important to celebrate. It is so important to celebrate and to be grateful for every little thing that you've created for yourself, because all of this stuff adds up. And when you start adding up the little things and you start adding up the big things, then, you might be way further ahead in your life than you're giving yourself credit for. Okay. Now that doesn't go to say that like you don't need to have big goals. Have big goals. Have a lot of goals. Get all the fucking goals going. Like you need a lot of things to aim for, right? So, but also like the main thing of this message is give yourself credit for what you've already created. So if you're finding yourself in a situation where you have a block or like, a block in terms of the clarity around how to get to where you want to go, or why, like what's your why for creating more money? What I want you to do is just ask yourself and journal on this. Like, what am I proud of myself for creating so far in my life? And really take stock on what what you are proud of. Because one of the reasons why I didn't see this is I was comparing myself to people on the internet that had, like in their, let's just go with the coaching industry, right? And people are constantly saying, well, made 5,000 here, made 9,000 here, made 10,000 here, right? And so when you're comparing yourself to these people, you don't know what they're doing. They could be turning around and spending 30 grand on a coach that they think is going to be the fucking second or third coming of Jesus, that's going to help them make $1 million. And then they could join these programs and get absolutely fuck all out of it, right? And then what do they have? They could have had 30 grand in the bank, which could have been a down payment for a house that then 2 years from there, like they could be worth double, right? Like that's what happened in one of the instances for us. We bought a house 2 years ago that was worth like $370,000 and now it's worth $800,000, right? So when we go to sell it, you make $500,000 off of that, okay? It adds up so quickly. But if you're looking at the end goal and you're asking, how am I going to get there? Then you miss out on these little magical, like the magic of your intuition that's saying, go look here. Go get this house. Go. It doesn't make sense. Go buy this house. I know it's a stretch financially at the time, with the cash flow or down payments and stuff, but go buy that house. And then you'll be thankful that you did, right? There's always these intuitive hits that are always trying to make its way to you. And I'm going to be really shifting my business into this high level mentoring for not just people who want to learn how to manifest. Like, we need to go deeper than this. I have this goal of creating 1 million fucking millionaires, okay? And in order to do this, you got to realize that magic inside of you. And I really love helping you do that and helping you not only see what's possible, having an example in front of you. Like, I'm not perfect by any stretch. Like, yeah, I have issues with perfection and trying to be perfect. But like, if you look at my hair most of the day, it looks like a rat is living on top of my head. And I literally wear workout clothes around, right? I am not like a shiny, like perfectly coiffed, individual that you might see online that's all sparkly and filtered. I put a fucking filter on my Instagram stories. I'm going to be honest. I do. Like, I don't feel like putting makeup on. And as far as I'm concerned, makeup's a filter too. So, hey, get over it. But what I'm saying is you can be a self-made millionaire too. I have absolutely no doubt that you can be a self-made millionaire as well. And that's what I'm going to help you do. I am mentoring in a high level way. I am starting to create this $10 million vision for myself. And so in doing that, it's going to take me to stretch into that next $10 million version of me. Okay. And I'm going to do another episode around a funny story around like the $1 million version of me and why visualization like didn't really work. It's actually pretty fucking funny. But anyway, but when you when you see this process of what I'm going to take myself through, then, you'll know how to do it for yourself as well. And that's why I'm hosting at the beginning of the year. We're going to Costa Rica for 3 weeks. We leave next Friday. And when we get back, I'm going to be hosting a vision planning party. It's called the New Year's Vision Manifestival, where we are going to create $1 million vision. I might have to change the name to the $1 million Vision Party, because that has a better ring to it. I think I like that too. Vision Party. Yeah, I think I like that. So we're going to be doing that in January. And if you're listening to this after January, just message me and I can get you a link to the replay. You can purchase the replay, but this right now, the price is going to be probably the lowest it's ever going to be. So if you're listening to this, click the link in the bio. It'll take you to the PayPal page. You can get in on this, or not PayPal, but probably Stripe. It'll get you in on this event. But in this event, I have such amazing freaking things planned. I can't even wait. Like, this is unlike anything I've ever done before for a vision building party. And it is going to be so powerful and so loaded with all of the abundance codes and all of the big thinking that you are going to be blown away. Okay. Blown away. So if you're listening to this, hit the link or message me with any questions you might have. I can't wait to hear, and see what you guys create in 2022. And I hope this episode helped you. I will be talking with you soon. Bye. Thanks a million for choosing to push play on another episode of the Manifestation Queen podcast. You truly amaze me. And if this episode blew your mind, then please leave a 5-star rating and a quick review on iTunes so more people like you can become manifestation queens too. See you next time.